Welcome to Egypt.
The Nile has been the lifeblood of Egypt for thousands of years. And in this episode, I'm setting sail on a 3-night, 4-day cruise from Aswan to Luxor. Now, along the way, we are going to explore some of Egypt's most iconic sites. But there's one big question. Is a Nile cruise really worth it? Or is it just an overrated, overcrowded tourist trap? We are going to find out. But before this thing actually gets started, we're visiting one of the most incredible temples in Egypt.
We have arrived at the most incredible spot, you guys. This is the Philae Temple, and it is blowing my mind. When you stand here in front of it, it is just huge. And the carvings inside the walls out the front are mind-blowing. It is crazy to me that they are in such good condition and they still exist after so much time. Let's go inside and have a wander around, and I'll tell you about the history of this spot because it's really cool. Now this spot is really special. This is the Gate of Hadrian, and these right here are the very last hieroglyphics ever written in Egyptian history. Isn't that incredible? I don't know how archaeologists figured that out, but shout out to Ross Geller. You crushed it. Looking around here is just kind of crazy to me. You know, my sister had asked me when I was in Cairo, she'd be messaging me and she'd said, does it feel like there's magic there? Do you feel like you're connected to this ancient magic? And I'd said, no, I didn't really feel that so much at the Great Pyramids of Giza. I feel it here. I feel it here. You just feel the history. It feels otherworldly. You can imagine people kind of walking through here, performing all these ancient rituals, just paying tribute to their gods. It is otherworldly. And the craziest part is, this isn't even an old temple. My guide keeps saying to me, yeah, this one's just from 300 BC. It's not even old. So I feel like we've got quite the journey ahead of us if this is already magical and blowing my mind. We're getting around on these boats and they're so cool. Let me introduce you to our captain. Hi! Hi, Captain! 16! He's a baby! Guys, this is real bucket list stuff! Oh my gosh! Can't believe what I'm about to say. I am about to board my gorgeous Nile River cruise. And I don't know about you, but I'm curious as heck to see what this thing looks like inside. Let's go explore.
Welcome to our home for the next few days. This is the MS Iberitol Crown Emperor. Now, this ship is huge and it is incredibly comfortable. When I checked into my room, this was my immediate reaction.
This room is great. Come on. I don't know what I was picturing in my mind, but wasn't this. So my room has a twin bed formation, but they also have a formation with one bigger bed. We have a mini bar, a safe if you're afraid of pirates, aren't we all? Then we have this little seating area in here. There isn't like a traditional balcony where you open that up and you can go sit out there, but apparently there's some cool seating upstairs. Let's go take a look at that.
So we've got plenty of places to hang out on this thing. We have sun-soaked decks, panoramic views of the river, and really attentive staff who are so committed to making sure every detail is taken care of. Our meals are going to be included on board. That is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also have an afternoon tea time and a few fun entertainment things that happen in the evenings as well. The whole thing is just set up for ease and relaxation. And I have to tell you, I'm really happy with this ship. It is so comfortable, the service is amazing, and everything is really well done. And the food is super tasty.
We we're off for an afternoon sightseeing adventure to somewhere very special. But before we get there, I have to introduce you to our amazing guide from Novo. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Asma. I am a tour guide here in Aswan and Luxor, by the way, also Edfu Temple. And I am a Nubian, and I'm so lucky to be with you, Phoebe.
And if you can't already tell, she's the best person on the planet.
My Nile adventure has been made completely seamless thanks to my amazing tour company, Novo. Now, they take care of every single detail. From the moment I arrive, someone is there to greet me at the airport. They handle all the logistics and make sure everything runs smoothly. On the cruise, I have my knowledgeable local guide, Asma, with me. She's literally staying on the ship, so she is available 24/7. And she is taking me so deep into every single temple and town we visit. Not just that, but she's amazing. I feel like I have a great friend here with me on the trip. Novo have been nothing short of amazing. I highly recommend them. I'll have a link in the video description for you, or you can use the QR code on screen right now to click through and find your perfect adventure.
Wait a minute, who is this? What's he doing? We are inside a traditional home. Someone's house. We're inside someone's house. Asma knows everybody that lives here, so we haven't just wandered into a random's house. But this is how people live. So this is the guest house, and then they live out the back. Crock pit, classic. Gotta have the feature crock pit. Who wants a koi pond when you can have a crock pit? What happened? He died and they keep his spirit living on. He's a mummified croc. Uh-oh, we are going back to school. And I've already warned Asma that I was not a good student. I was not a good student to Nubian school. Maybe I could be the best Australian at the Nubian school.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Oh no, why is he got the ruler out? Darn, I'm so scared! What? Oh no, wait a second. I'm late. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so scared. Ah! واحد واحد
اثنين ثلاثة تسعة 10 10
1
No. واحد
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Ben,
Dead.
you going right to left?
Yeah. Dead.
Dead.
Sit.
Said.
Alif, B, T, C.
A, B, C, D, O.
Phoebe.
That's my name in Arabic?
Can you write?
Oh!
Bravo! Very good.
All right, we are making our way through the local market here. And there is so much to see. It's even funny. They're selling absolutely everything. Clothes, bags, spices, teas, jewelry, all kinds of souvenirs, everything in between. Everybody wants you to come into their shop, but it's not crazy pushy. You know, they're just doing their best to get you in there. My suitcase is totally and completely full, so I am absolutely useless right now. But if you love to shop, this is your spot. This whole thing is an incredible highlight for me. I didn't see this coming. I have loved this entire afternoon from start to finish. It's unbelievable. That village is just gorgeous. And then to be here cruising along the Nile at sunset on this colorful boat, watching all the sailboats go past. The scenery is gorgeous. The energy is incredible. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just something you have to experience. It is ethereal and magical, and I am completely taken by it. Completely taken by it. Guys, guys, I cannot tell you how relaxing this is. I am so relaxed right now. It's not even funny. Oh, come over. Yeah, get in here. Asma's just got a cup of tea for herself, or a lovely cup of coffee. The obvious question here is, how does this compare to something like a Ha Long Bay cruise? I am finding this significantly more relaxing. Ha Long Bay, you're out there for one night. You drive all the way out there. You get on that ship, you have your lunch, you're off with your sightseeing, then you get back on. It's all very fast paced. This super relaxing. It's just so leisurely. Right now we're set up on the sun deck enjoying tea time. They've got sweets, coffees, teas, cakes, all goodies. You're just watching the shoreline go past. Everything's so lush and green. Palm trees, cows, the occasional donkey. We love that. We're pro donkey on this channel. But we are making our way from Aswan to Kom Ombo. How do I say it? Kom Ombo. Kom Ombo. And apparently it's right there. Guys, we've arrived at Kom Ombo.
Yeah.
Kom Ombo, and I am not gonna lie to you, it is hectic. It's really crazy here. It's so chaotic. My chill vibe is gone. Completely gone. All the cruise ships pull up at the exact same time, and it is a madhouse. But lucky for me, Asma knows the vibes, and she's found a nice quiet spot for us to sit and chill, and she's gonna tell us a little bit about. Right.
Big Roman temple, the same style like Philae Temple, Kom Ombo and Edfu. What time this one built? 180 BC.
Wow.
And this one take 400 years to finish.
One of the coolest things about this temple that you will see is a calendar. You might be thinking, Phoebe, why is that cool? I have Google Calendar. It's just as cool, babe. This one is OG. Now, what's really interesting about it is if you have an amazing guide like I do, she'll talk you through it. They had different amounts of days in the weeks and the months and all this kind of thing. They had a different number of seasons. Instead of having 4 like we do, they only had 3. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you add up all of the days, it still totals 365 days, just like we do. And my favorite part is they had 1 month, which was only 5 days. Imagine if your birthday was in that month. This is absolutely wild. We're standing in front of this wall with all the hieroglyphics in front of it, and there are surgical instruments etched into the wall that are the exact same surgical instruments that we use now in 2025. They were using these same things in like, what, 400 AD? That is wild to me. How were they performing surgery and people were surviving that? I will never understand Egypt, hey. There are some mysteries there. There are some mysteries. Right, one thing you need to know about when you come here is that you will get hit by the touts hard. It is crazy out in here. Now, they're not hitting me as hard because I have the camera out, which is a great defense, but there are so many. Hey! Nice to meet you.
Yeah, my name is Said, and you?
Nice to meet you, Said. I'm Phoebe.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
You are a queen.
Oh, you're so kind.
Bye.
Hi. Everyone loves the vlog. Okay, the touts are crazy, but they're also kind of cool. Good morning, you guys. It is really early before the sun is even up. We have docked, we are off the boat, and we are making our way allegedly to see the most complete temple in all of Egypt. But I have to tell you, it looks like we're on our way to get murdered. I just said that as well, like, it just looks like we're showing up to the back streets of absolute nowhere. I can't believe there's some amazing relic down here. This feels real sketchy, but if there's one thing I know, it's in Aswan we trust. This lady right here, I trust with my life, my heart, my soul, always.
I'm slowly fading through the smoke. I can't hear myself think.
Oh my goodness. This place is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. So we are at a temple called Edfu, and it is staggering. The entrance gates in front of me, I think they're about 14 meters high. They are hugely impressive. My jaw dropped when I stepped out and I saw them for the first time. This temple was built back in 237 BC. The fact that it's still standing and there's so much detail in it is just insane. I mean, look at this thing. Ah, it's crazy. We're inside the perfume room, so etched on the walls all around us are recipes, the original Tumblr recipe book on how to make all different kinds of perfume. Wow, the Egyptians were bloggers. This is blowing my mind this morning. This is blowing my mind. If you watch this channel regularly, you will have seen me whinging a lot about going to places and there are so many other tourists that you just don't have a good time. Prime example is Christ the Redeemer in Rio. Didn't love it, didn't have a great time. Glad I went, but didn't love it. There are so many tourists here, but you know what? It's really not ruining it at all. This is one of those rare experiences where the sheer volume of tourists doesn't destroy it. But having that one-on-one connection with my tour guide, being able to kind of sneak off and stand in a more quiet spot and soak up all of her knowledge and her passion about it, I think that makes all the difference.
It's quiet.
These guys are trying to sell stuff to everybody up here, and their sales technique is brilliant. They're just launching stuff. They're throwing things in bags up here, and like they're launching things all the way up on the top of here to get us to buy their stuff. It's brilliant. Oh my God, this is crazy. These guys all down here are trying to sell us stuff up on this big ship, and they're just launching packages into the boat. This is wild.
Where from?
Australia.
Where?
Australia.
Aussie.
Hey. Hey.
So we have spent the day making our way along the Nile on our beautiful cruise ship from Edfu here to Luxor, and we have gotten back on dry land and come to a place I have been dreaming of visiting my whole life. Guys, we are at the Luxor Temple, and to see this in real life is mind-blowing right now. Whoa. These statues that sit outside are iconic. There are 6 of them, all of Ramses in different poses. Guys, each one of these weighs 400 tons. And here's the crazy bit. They were cut from one single piece of Aswan granite. Just let that soak in for a minute. Take yourself back to like thousands of years ago. They cut out a single piece of granite and made that out of one piece. That's wild. How?
They made
Egypt.
I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never heard.
So this temple dates back to 1400 BC, and what's really interesting about it is that it was built by pharaohs like Amenhotep III and Ramses II. Now this place is famous for a couple of things, the big statues that we saw earlier, and also an avenue of over 1,000 Sphinx statues that connect it to another temple. And another cool fact about this place, Alexander the Great actually added his own part to it as well, so it blends a couple of different cultures. It is wild to me that this place still exists. It's incredible to come here and it is in this kind of condition. It does not feel real. It feels like I am on the set of a movie. It almost kind of feels like I'm inside Universal Studios or something like that on one of their, mummy rides. It is nothing short of breathtaking. And right now, this sunset is incredible. The sky is changing to orange, pink, and blue, and it is a really magical moment for me.
What do you guys think we're doing this morning? If you had to guess, like just off the top of your head.
I can really see what's wrong with right.
This is really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. We are floating really gently over the top of all of these farms and houses below. We've got all of the mountains in the background behind me are absolutely stunning. And you can see all the other balloons kind of taking off. I do just need to have a real honest chat with you. This is a very chaotic experience. I imagine on the vlog it looks super peaceful and delicate and dainty. And you know what? It has elements of that, but I love to keep it real for you guys. It's a chaotic moment. I had to wake up at 3:30 in the morning and then we picked up a bunch of other people in the van and then we drove out here and sat in the van for ages waiting to see if the weather was going to be okay to fly or if they were going to have to cancel it. And then once we got the okay to fly, it was like a bunch of marbles just got dropped on a concrete floor. People just went everywhere. It was a wild time. The guys that run the thing are very chaotic and they love to shove a camera in your face. Just be aware that if that's not what you want, you can say no, and they will listen to that. So prepare for a mixed bag. A lot of chaos up front, but a lot of peace and calm once you're up here, and the views are unbelievable. Really spectacular. Wow.
Are you guys ready for another bucket list one? We are at the Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings is one of the most important archaeological sites in the entire world. And we are inside one of the tombs here. And you guys, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. If ever I was going to get the curse of the mummy, this is it. This is going to do it. And I'm down here alone. Our sweet guide Asma can't come inside. It's just us.
Now these tombs are extremely deep and that's done on purpose. As we saw in Cairo at the Great Pyramids of Giza, they used to put the kings and queens inside pyramids, but of course, robbers, tomb raiders, and not the cool Harrison Ford kind, were taking all of the jewels out of there. So they had to come up with another solution, and that's where this idea was born. They found this location. If you look outside, there is a mountain in the back that actually looks like a natural forming pyramid. Now this valley is also extremely deep. It's a little harder to find. The Nile is nowhere near it, so it's going to stay nice and dry, and they had access to sandstone. So they were able to go down really, really deep like this. Apparently the way it works is once you become king or queen, a couple of days after your reign begins, they start digging the tunnel for your tomb. So the longer you are alive, the deeper your tomb is. So there's one here that's extremely, extremely long, and there's one that's really short, and that belongs to, guess who? Tutankhamun, famous Tutankhamun. Now, his grave is here, his tomb is here, but his is quite short. And that's because his reign was short. He was only pharaoh for some 9 years or so.
Your entry ticket includes access to 3 of the free/included tombs here, and you can pay extra for other ones like Tutankhamun, for example. But I don't fancy paying 700 Egyptian pounds for the curse of the mummy, so I'm just going to skip those and I'm sticking to the free that are included. Now, I let Asma choose all 3 of those, and for our third and final one, she selected Ramses III. And this is my favorite one. It is absolutely incredible in here. The etchings on the wall are unbelievably detailed. It is so vibrant and colorful, and there are so many spots to explore. If you only do one of the ones you've seen me do in this video, make sure you do this one. Now, archaeologists have discovered around 60 tombs here, but not all of them are open to the public because some of them are just too delicate. What's inside just cannot be open to people coming in. And the crazy thing is, they think there are even more of them just waiting to be found.
He's a nice guy, but I'm gonna let him know. I don't waver, don't go. I keep it quiet, move slow.
We have seen a lot of temples over the last few days, but we have saved the biggest and maybe the best to last.
I lose all control. I can't let go. Wanna be alone.
Karnak isn't just a single temple, it is a vast and sprawling complex made up of all kinds of sanctuaries, pylons, chapels, obelisks, and so much more. It was built and expanded over the course of some 2,000 years, and nearly every pharaoh in the New Kingdom left their mark here. It is like a just huge tapestry of history. I have had an incredible time on this Nile River cruise. I wasn't really sure what to expect, and if I'm honest with you, I didn't know if it would live up to expectations. It's one of those things where you just really don't know if it's going to be overrated or if it's going to be great. And you know what? It's been really, really great. I have really enjoyed every second of it. It's been such a good blend of activities and relaxation, and I've loved the energy and the pace, and I've loved exploring so many of these incredible sites. If you are watching this wondering if you should do a Nile cruise, yeah, definitely do one. You'll encounter a lot of other tourists, but honestly, it is 1000% worth it. And with that, you guys, that brings this week's episode and my Nile cruise to a close. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a really great week ahead, and I will see you with a brand new episode from the Red Sea next week. Love ya.